future of virtualization. I'm not a fortune teller, and I mean, obviously I cannot predict the future, but some of the things that are interesting right now as far as future virtualization technologies that are either here or they're coming out soon, the first one is hardware-assisted virtualization. These are when the hardware platforms, the CPUs, such as the products from Intel and AMD, support virtualization. They help the virtualization layer software work better and perform better because the processors are aware that virtualization is installed on that server and what's being done. So with the Intel family, these are called the VT platforms, and with the AMD family, these are called the virtualization platform. And there's more of these to come. You know, maybe one day soon these will be in desktop processors for people who want to run Virtual PC or VMware Workstation. So in the future, another thing that's coming out is the next version of Windows 2003 Server, which is called Longhorn right now, is said to include something called a hypervisor, which will allow you to not have to install virtualization software like Virtual Server 2005. This virtualization layer software will just be built into the operating system, the host operating system. And because it's built into the host operating system, again, that increases performance and allows you to run more virtual machines on one host server. Something else is the VHD standard format. This is a standard format for virtual hard drives. So if the virtual hard drives between VMware Server and Virtual Server could one day be the same, and you could much more easily exchange hard drives between these different virtualization platforms. People could share them on the internet, they could download them, they could trade them, they could post them up on peer-to-peer file sharing networks. Just an unlimited number of possibilities if the formats were the same between the two different virtualization platforms. Another thing that's stopping or holding back the trading and sharing of the different virtual hard drives is that Microsoft licensing prevents anyone from sharing a virtual system or a virtual machine, a virtual hard drive, if you will, that has Windows on it. So if you don't have a license for it, or the person you're giving it to, you don't give them the license to go with it, then you're breaking the law by sharing a virtual machine that has any of the Windows operating systems on it. Now, this can be done right now with Linux. You can share Linux, operating system virtual systems